Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. Today, we're going to be trading live textbook RV strategy, the strategy that's been making everybody so much money. So I'm always anxious to come back and trade it. As you know, I've been trading the different open strategies. I got to see the copy of the unedited book yesterday, which was kind of cool. So I know they're going to be sending that out to all the club members to help edit. So if you're a member of the $1 Million Margin Club editing team, then you're probably going to get that book soon. So look forward to that. And then, but today we're back to trading the RV strategy, where although the open strategy is great to make pretty much a guaranteed, if you could use that word for day trading, those strategies are amazing, and I can't wait to be trading those with everybody all the time. But right now we're going back to where the bigger money can be made, which is the RV strategy, which this strategy came out last year, as most of you know, around March, April, and then the best-selling book came out shortly after that describing how to do the strategy. I've been trading a lot here I have a large group with me here on Zoom, and I'm in a studio here with other people trading, and I have Charlie, she's over here on the chat, trading with this group here today, and we're going to be trading AMD 1,000 shares. Make sure you read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. This is an entertainment channel that's trying to educate you with cool video demonstrations and tips and tricks and free scripts and free layouts, and we don't sell courses here, so everything's free, and hopefully you garner enough information where you're not having to buy outright courses. But if you if you need more help, get those books. There's a best-selling book for this strategy called Day Trading Volume 1. Then the Candlestick Pattern Playbook is Day Trading Volume 2. And then the 66 Candlestick Chart to Mastery is Day Trading Volume 3. There'll all be links to them. Best Loser Wins, Tom Hougaard. That's a different author than the $1 Million Margin Club, who did the first three books I mentioned. And then Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas. That's another great book. So I have links to all of those. If you're looking for a little extra help besides watching videos online, but this channel pretty much has everything you need, especially if you watch every video 10 times. No, there's over a couple hundred videos now. I'm starting to rotate them out, and they're just, there's always going to be a couple hundred though, and a lot of them for this particular strategy, the RV strategy. So make sure you read this disclaimer. I'm going to go into this strategy right now. So if you're confused by this layout, if you're new to scalping, this is probably what the heck is this? And it might seem overwhelming and I can't possibly do this, but it's just not true. It's just, as with anything in life, you just have to kind of take a little bit of time to understand what it is and then practice it on a simulator. And it's actually a lot of fun to not trade with real money. And the real trick is to have fun when you're trading real money too. Feel confident enough in it that it becomes a passion and you're enjoying it. You're not just trying to make a living. But the purpose of this channel is to try to help you make a living with $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, whatever it might be. So we keep showing different strategy. It's a community share channel that a lot of the subscribers help us, and we keep coming up with really cool custom scripts and really cool new ideas to trade, besides just out there riffing and freestyle trading, which I do a lot of that scalping as well, where I come in, I look the level of a stock, I make a few lines here and there, here's a level I want to watch, and then I just start scalping. I did that for many years and was very profitable. And then I started to get into looking at the strategies and kick back a little bit more and rely on the strategy. So here's how this strategy works. First of all, let me show you this layout. This is a 1-minute chart. All these lines, I'm going to explain what they are. This is the famous scalping indicator that I scripted myself through the channel here. The green are the buyers, the red are the sellers, the blue column is the volume. There's another one that I'm not sure that I put the video out yet, that made this into a prayer indicator, which was kind of fun. That's like the forgotten prayers, the current prayers, the good and the evil. I think that's what it says, the celestial. I'm not sure that video got released yet, but that's going to be another way that you can get this. There's a couple of minor changes in the script besides the name, but it's pretty much the same thing. But anyway, this is phenomenal because it shows you the sentiment within the candles here. So when you see that go up, like 66.83. You jump on, you can see it here. You jump on, ride that. Don't ride it very long. Just jump on, take 3 cents, 5 cents, 15 cents. It shows you like a surfboard waiting on a wave, and as the wave comes, you jump on the board and ride the wave, and then get off before it hits the rocks. And it's really amazing. What it's basically doing is it's taking 3 different indicators into one and kind of doing the compiling for you and showing you. The only thing that's better than that is if you're really good at reading level 2, this is going to show you the data before it happens. This shows you right after it happens, which is like every indicator really much pretty much shows you right after it happens. Level 2, which is all the people waiting on the bid and the ask before the sale has been done. This shows you what's about to happen and what the depth of the market is. So have an understanding that that's a good idea to do, and I try to cover it quite a bit in a lot of my videos. But anyway, then down here is a minimized day chart. I'll open that up in a minute. 15-minute chart here. This is the active trader tool where I take the trades. This is showing you the level 2 I was just talking about, the money coming up the pipe with the shares, pikes with the shares, showing you what's about to happen. This is a 5-minute chart. This is the relative strength index. Kind of shows you when if it goes through this line, it's pretty much overbought. It's going too high. You expect it to rebound. When it goes down through here, it's pretty much oversold. You expect it to come back up. All these are probabilities. They're not absolutes, but you get enough of them together and it helps you read what's going on. Then right below that is the MACD. And let me just zoom in on this a second so you can see this. This is similarly showing you kind of what all these show you. The sellers are really strong right here, and then the buyers are above this line really strong. And you're looking for the crossover of those lines. So those are basically the 12, 26, and the 9. And that is another thing that alerts you. This is a minimized 5-minute, a minimized 1 hour, and a minimized 4 hour, another 5-minute that helps you track the QQQ, and then the news. So all of these things, these are all available on this layout that you can get on so many videos. Just type in free layout and you'll see all these different layouts come up. Watch the video, see if you like the layout, and you can just download it for free. If you're having trouble downloading the layout, watch episode 189. It's like a 3-minute video that kind of tells you step by step. And that video was made because more than half the people had trouble because it's not intuitive. You do what you think you should do if you're used to doing any kind of uploading or downloading, but then that's where you go wrong. So don't be hard on yourself. Watch that video. It's 3 minutes and it will walk you through. Don't just assume you can do it and look at the prompts, because the prompts will tell you the wrong thing to do on Thinkorswim. So anyway, so that's this layout. And then these custom scripts, they're available on many different episodes for free. If you type in scalping indicator, you will find them. I think it's episode, oh God, I don't say it very much. Is it 189 or 83? I don't know. There's an episode that has all the custom scripts, but if you type in custom scripts, they're going to come up, all these different episodes. And one of them has like 10 of them in one. So look for that one. So the first thing we do to trade this strategy, so we're going to get ready to trade in just a minute. Everybody, now there's still people not even in their seats, but this is the day chart. I'm maximizing this so you can see, so you can understand what these ATR high and ATR lows. Each one of these candlesticks is showing you a day. Okay, this is the new social sentiment indicator that we're using, so you can kind of see what is out there, what the feelings are about this stock, whether it's going to go up or go down, or and it's not a bad idea to just add it to. If you're trading one of these strategies, just see, well, what if I'm going long? Because most of these strategies that I'm showing you, you can trade either long or short, both at the same time, or just decide to trade it one way or the other. And that's what most scalpers do. They'll go short, borrow the stock and go short with it, or then go long, buy the stock and just go long with it. There's a lot of shenanigans with the short selling these days. And, my battling of all these games that are going on by the big institutions and stuff is to just get in and out really, really quickly and don't play their reindeer games. Just take your trades and make the money. And I'll show you some of that today. That does not mean that I do not have money invested with money managers. I do. I have multiple accounts, probably 10 different accounts with different money managers that manage the long-term play, people I trust, companies I trust that can manage my money over the long term. And for the most part, it's always making money with a few hits here and there. But day trading is another way to make money for those of you who don't have a lot of money to just sit there and get an income from it. You can make $100, $200, $300 a day just by day trading if you learn to do it. It's hard. There's ways to do it, and this channel is trying to come up with all these ways to make it easier for you. And I'm sure you have commercial after commercial saying, if you just buy this one thing here, I made $8 million. Options traders, come and see me, whatever. How I know about all these commercials, because in here they play the videos that we make, and then they're always interrupted with these commercials. And I kind of like to just see what's out there, but you just get slammed with the same faces and voices, and it's always like they want something from you. So we're not selling anything, any courses or anything for you. If you want to get the books, it's a good idea. Different authors, not this channel. Good idea to do. But we're not saying just buy this simple course, that kind of thing. Anyway, I harp on that a lot because I'm really starting to see how much there is out there. And I guess these guys are making tons of money with these advertisements. I don't know, making tons and tons of money. Maybe we should do that one day, but we don't really sell anything here, so I'm not sure how that would work. So we monetize you viewing us. I'm not that altruistic. We're trying to make money for this channel to pay the people here by monitoring how many people, how many views there are on the video. So we want you to subscribe, share, view it over and over and over again, go to bed have it on repeat, whatever. And then of course you get a few cents. It's not a lot. We get a few cents, but so back to the strategy. So each one of these represents a day. So what you do for this strategy, you look at the close of the last day, right? And that close, if you look to the right of my picture, is that C right there. So I go over the candle. It says C181.61. Then you look down here at this ATR right here. This is the average over a 14-day period. So on that ATR, it shows $6.89. So you divide that in two. Let's call it 690. You would divide that by two, $3.45. You subtract it from the close of this candle, and you mark out that down here and call it the ATR low. Then you add the other half to the close of this candle, and you get the ATR. That's the range we expect this stock to move into. Now, that's not just some fictitious range. This is the range that millions of people figure out because it creates a mean center over this 14-day Wilders period. So you've got an overall range you should expect, particularly large cap. Now, the RV strategy is a large cap stock, a minimum of $45 billion market cap, $1 billion float. So you're expecting, it's an RV as in recreational vehicle, you're expecting it can go a long way, but very slow and controlled. So this is what we're trading in here. Now I'll talk to you about what these other lines are in here. So the strategy says to call out Fibonacci levels, which is nature's mathematical formula. Let me zoom. This is a 5-minute chart going back 10 days. Oh, actually, you know what I did? I didn't do the 10-day one, guys. And because it dropped off so far away from the ATR, when I set it up, it's like both of the ATR lines were like below, both of the Fibonacci, all of the Fibonacci, should I say, were below either out of this range. So I just ended up doing the 2-day. So let's open up the 2-day right here. So you always go left to right. It can be either high or low, but you mark the here in this case the left side, which is high, and you drag it down to the lowest one right. So it wouldn't go over here. So it would go the lowest level, and then you snap it, and then these lines open up in the middle. They have a whole formula, and that's considered to be nature's mathematical formula. Now, often the stock action will turn around. The price action will look how between this and the ATR, how much it's consolidated in here, or in between these levels. See how it just stops here and just kind of moves around these levels. So these levels are respected. There's a certain kind of data that this strategy calls for. Then the other thing the strategy calls for, and we'll be trading in just a minute, is to mark out support and resistance lines. And guys, you can either do it on the 4-hour, the 1-hour, the 15-minute, or the 5-minute. So I put these on the 1 hour, and as you can see, historical data where the stock turned around, I mark them because most likely it will happen there again. So that's where price action moved around. Guys, I'm getting ready to trade here. We're going to be trading on a 1-minute chart. I like the fact that it's in, I'll be calling the ball, I'll be quarterbacking, they call it. But everybody is responsible for their own trades, and you'll get to see how this works, how this whole layout works, and how fast you can lose or make money. Emphasis on lose as well. So guys, I like the fact that it passed this fib and it's coming back to retest it. So if it gets anywhere near this, I'm thinking about, we might want to get in here. Well, we're really early, aren't we? I thought we were only a minute early. Yeah, we're like 4 minutes early. See, it turned around right at the fib. Did you see that? So if I had jumped into that, I could have got a short profit. Now, it's always good to look at the scalping indicator and see. You're trying to align these indicators, which makes me want to get this 5 minute up here too. So you're looking for candlestick patterns, which is in the candlestick pattern playbook if you don't have one. This is a 5 minute. It showed a couple doji, a hanging man showing that it's going to go down. And then on the 1 minute, you had 3 white soldiers going up. It hit against the point of control up here, which is on the volume profile. If you're new, this is alien speak. We set up the volume profile around these parts the way it should be done for intraday, but it seems like 99.9% of the traders don't know how to do it and don't understand it. There's a whole bunch of videos about it. You're looking at price action that happened since 4 a.m. to now, and it's averaging from 9:30 to now, which is when most of it happened. So these levels of price action coming in, and this mean center is telling you where most of the people are right now. So holding positions. This is where they bought and sold. So that means somebody's got positions, So you want to keep an eye on that, and that's going to move around. And we watch how this price action can actually pull the point of control. So there's all kinds of videos. Just type in volume. This is a free, this is on Thinkorswim. It's just that nobody sets it up right. So this is something, if you're a professional scalper, you know how to do this, but I'm showing you how to do it. And I see it broke right through there, which is not something out. Now, this is the lower. Is everybody ready to go up there? Guys, we should just go at that arrow if you're ready. Let's just go. So I went in with 1,000 shares right off that. Now, that's part of this volume profile. It's basically telling me there's a high probability the stock's going to turn around. It's not always. Remember, nothing's always, guys. It's probability. So you might think that all these lines are a big mess, but really you're looking for ways to help you to know when to turn around. So my max loss per trade is $500. So don't panic, because I'm trading 1,000 shares. So that's half of that, a half a point, 50 cents. I don't expect AMD to be moving much more than that per candle. So that makes it, easy. I kind of base that on a candle size. But these are ceilings and floors channels, which is what the RV strategy is all about. It's a range-bound strategy. So you're trading within a range, you hope, right, for the most part, because it's a large cap. Remember, no tricky, fast moves. So you might not be able, you're probably going, I can't afford 1,000 shares. Well, you don't have to trade 1,000 shares. You can trade 10 shares. The same thing works, So the idea is make $50, make $100, make $200. You don't need to do this like what we're doing, like the high rollers. But it will fill you. It will fill if you get that high. It will, on large caps, you get filled pretty quickly, especially if you trade market and you're willing to take some slippage through their own. They're basically buying and selling for you, not through this exchange you're seeing. It's their own dark pool. Excuse me, guys. I'm holding that trade. I see some of you already got out. I'm going to hold that trade. We just started. It's not even 10 o'clock. So now we are trading on the New York Stock Exchange, East Coast of the United States. They open at 9:30 a.m. East Coast time. A half hour after open, there's typically a bounce, just like there's a 7 a.m. bounce, because that's when most of the swap traders, which is the largest broker, can trade for the first time, 7 a.m. East Coast time. So what happens at that time? Well, they've listened to the news. And then they're looking at the general sentiment on the pre-market of how it's gone. Happens again at 8 and 8:30. The 7 a.m. is the stronger one. And then it really happens at the open, which is 9:30. Everybody is jumping on for the first time, or there's market orders waiting and everything's kicking in. First 1 minute's out of control. It's advisable not to trade it. But then as it starts to go 1, 2, 5 minutes into it, you can kind of see a sentiment. Now, what happens, of which direction? Trend, maybe. Not always. It just could keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just 50 cents, 10 cents. But in a situation with these large caps, particularly, a half hour after open, for whatever reason, a lot of people believe that's when all the mess is over and now the true range is being decided. There's a boost, and that boost is usually the direction of, see what just happened? Okay, it just turned 10 o'clock here as I was trying to describe it. And it usually goes the direction that it was going for a short period of time. You can't count on it forever because we don't know if this is going to be an upward trend today or not. But, it might have been a good idea to get out right there. I kind of like to see, we're right at the point of control here. But the price action is above it, so that it happened previously. This is previous, but that's all we got, guys, except the level 2. So, and these are never going to stack high enough to change it unless you see like 3 digits across here. This is not going to stop the action. You multiply this by 100, but you don't even need to know that because this isn't going to. Now, it's banging on this point of control and starting to concern me. You're going to see me reverse, not sell out. Okay, so let's just take a close look and see what it does here. So yeah, a bunch of you already turned around, which is, that's a fairly wise move. We've got the VWAP up here, which would be a really good spot to turn around probably. The fact that this price action's here is why I'm still in this move, but I am getting ready to turn this around. So certainly at the fib, or up here I would, but that's kind of what I was holding out for, was the fib, but I don't know if it's strong enough, But look at if you look down here, the sentiment here on the scalping indicator is telling you it's going up. These are a constant, it's almost overextended, but it's really strong. Wow, okay, so it's really strong. So I know a bunch of you are still long with me. This is good. This is a really good opening trade, $1,500. We're hitting against the VWAP now. Can it get up to that? Oh, was that it? That could be it. Okay, get ready, guys. Although price action's coming in here, but it's below where the price is now, so I don't want to lose this trade. I'm going to wait to see if there's any kind of a bump over 82. I'm just going to take it there, just below I think I got it just below the fib and at the VWAP. So I will turn around again. Now, I didn't sell. I'm managing what I considered to be a bad trade. If it kept going, it turns out that it didn't. It stopped. But I look at that's a managing of a bad trade. So now this should turn it around along with the VWAP and along with the fact that the point of control, and now the price action is below it and it's overextended here. So these candles aren't telling us anything yet. Make sure you get the candlestick pattern playbook so you can. It's just one more really helpful thing to. Now you have an inverted hammer here, right, or a shooting star. Really, inverted hammer should be at the bottom of the move. So this is more like a shooting star. So this would signify a reversal. And you can see how strong it is to go down. So you're going to want to ride this down. It's breaking the 20 moving average, the 9 moving average. Oh, wow. Okay. So anywhere near this other fib, I'm out. 81.39. I'm looking at the market maker right here at 31. It's stopping right here. So is it going to break that? Doesn't. Oh man, was that it? I think that was. I'm going to turn around there. That was it. It's going back up now, I think. So wasn't the best trade, but I made money. So you can't expect big moves like this all the time, so you want to try to catch these scalps in between. It seems like there's going to be a little bit of a consolidation here, so I'm going to try to catch this in between. If it gets anywhere near 182 again, up in this area, I missed it. I missed it. Okay. Wow, I definitely missed it. So I'm going to take a lesser loss here in a second. I'm just going to take that. So that was like a $20 trade. I might have slipped. So I've got it at 181.42. It's a terrible position, really. I wish I would have got out right when it tapped that area. So look at it, see? So it's already, I'm losing money on this trade. So yeah, that was a mistake. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that, huh? That was tempting. It almost hit my max loss there. So this right at the point of control, right? It suddenly got very hard to trade here. So let me just try to look at the bigger picture here. Maybe hold these a little longer. Split, literally split right down the middle and right at the point of control. So nothing's really drawing it, telling me anyway, one direction or the other. That's the scary part. Oh, I didn't see I was green there. I'm telling you, I want to turn around. I don't want to get it too soon. I'm looking at the market maker price action here to maybe get it at this line, unless it blows through there with, if it even gets back down there again, because it's just, I think it wants to go up here. So I'm just looking for a way to turn around right here with it losing the least amount of money or making a tiny profit. There we go. That's what I want to see. Got into the 30s for a second. Go a little lower. I'll slip $70, so we needed a little bit lower than that to turn around. Yep, there we go. All right. So I don't know how much I made there, but I got a position at 28, so I know I made money. Now let's hope it doesn't keep going down, because it seemed like it was wanting to turn around here. Now, again, it's even money which way it's going to go. I'm right at the support line. It could take me down to the fib and hurt me. We got half people long and half people short here. So when we broke 2K, now our goal is 5,000 today for everybody. I don't know if we're going to get there. If it keeps doing this, it could be really hard, because it's kind of not making a real move here. It's just 30 to 50 cents back and forth, which is with the slippage of probably 10 cents when you go to sell. That could be tough to make profits. Now you're seeing me reverse because I don't want to be out of a position. I'm always in a position, and if it's a bad position, I manage it. But there's no, first of all, you get decision fatigue quicker if you're constantly doing two moves instead of one. But secondly, the delay, at least the way everybody trades differently. Me looking for a perfect setup can cause a long delay that I'd rather just manage it. So now we're banging against the point of control at 181.70 in the 181.70 range right here. So I'd kind of like to see it bang through that and not take a short. I mean, I could have got a couple $100 there. Would have probably slipped $50-$70, but this price action's right behind it here. The VWAP's kind of pulled down closer to the point of control, or vice versa. And we're right in between these Fibonacci levels, which is great as far as consolidation, but hard to trade. Okay, so did that just pop up, or was that my imagination? No, it didn't. This is coming in, which means it's going to draw the action back down. So that's not good for me. But this was a spinning top or a rickshaw man sending it back up. So now remember, this is day trading volume 1 that I'm trading. I'll have a link to it. But the candlestick pattern playbook I'll also have a link to, which is all these different experts' data put together in one book and then rating the accuracy of the patterns. Definitely want to get that book. That's a must-have for the 5 books I'm listing you is the one that all the professional traders own. It's not just a how to do ABC, which there's a crap load of those out, but actually real information on what to look for when you're trading. So that's the difference. Okay, so now it's getting up toward the VWAP. It broke the VWAP. It's going to break 182. It broke 182. Wow. It can go all that way. I'm definitely going to reverse it to fib. That's close enough. I'll take it there. I got it at 17. So now if it keeps just flying through there, this is also the upper limit of the volume profile intraday, telling me it's going to turn around. Fib telling me you've got a barrier. This is a ceiling, right? Okay, then you have this is not definitive, but it's strong still going up. Again, it could go either way here, but it looked like to me it was more of a plated back down because it hasn't broken that level yet. So it's kind of creating a sort of flat top across here. So now if you just read the 15-minute, this would be a spinning top at the bottom of one. It would say it's going to go up, but that could take a while. There could be a lot of these 1-minute candles before it goes up. So let's see if we can break through this point of control. So this price action started to come in over here. See it? And it scares me on a short position. But the rest of it is below the point of control. So if we can break these 20 and 9, it might make it a little further down here. So you see how strong that is going down? I'm going to look for this where it stopped before. Wow, we're almost there. I'm going to take that. What did I get that at? 45? 45. Okay. I thought that said 48. I don't know what I'm thinking here. So I reversed. I banked 4K. Yeah, I really should have waited, but it seems like it's doing what I wanted anyway, so that's good. Look at that. Can break back through that point of control and get up here where it turned around before. I'll turn around at the 90. Is it going to get up at the 90? There's 73, 78, 79, 86. There, I'll take that. Oh, I got it. Just went blue pie right when I hit it. But I got 4,400, so a little cushion for over 4K. Looks like we will make 5,000. We're not even halfway yet, so we're doing good. So we're short at 181.88. Give me a little further down there. I'll take that. I'm going to try to catch some of these little moves in here. That could have been a mistake. 50. This is hitting me. I got it at 56. This is really hitting me here, so I want that to go back up a little bit. I'm going to reverse right there. I got it up to 4,800, so it's making little moves in here I'm trying to catch, guys. It seems like I'm slipping about $60 per trade, so we want it to be over 100 to 200 before I turn around on these little scalps. So maybe down at this line where it tapped it before and be ever ready that it could just break right down to the fib. Looking for a 20 cents on the mark. There it is. I saw 27 cents for a second. I got it at 33. So I'm trying to go back up at 181.33. This is actually stronger than, can it break through that point of control? That was actually a stronger move up, see it? So let's take a look there and see, rather than, I'm not going to jump out. I was about to jump out, and then I saw the strength of this. So let's just take a, now it is continuing, the MACD is continuing telling you that it's going to go up. See how it's dropping? And then if you look here, I don't know, sellers hit higher there, but the volume itself is not like it's gone up. So the blue column is the volume. So sellers are winning the day, and I'm going long right now, but I think I got a good position to go long as far as how low I am. So I'm right down here where it keeps turning around, right in this area. So I'm feeling pretty good. All the price action is up here. The magnet's up here. The VWAP's up here. So it's kind of pulling us this way. 96, 100%. Look at the strength of that. Wow. Okay. How far is that going to go? That's really strong. And pull right back. I could have captured that. I didn't do it because it scared me. It looked like it was going to go really far up, and then it stopped. Yeah, so I missed that move. That's too bad. So is it going to just keep doing this between this channel? This seems to be the channel marked on the RV strategy, the 1 hour pivots. These are pivot points where a historic action turned the stock around before. So we're making note of them to see if it's going to repeat. See the price action coming in here now. Now, these are not things you'll see other traders say. I'm not sure why. It's kind of like one guru learns from another guru. They open a channel, they learn from another guru, and they don't give you any different or new information that I'm hoping I'm bestowing on you. This volume profile is very important. It needs to be set up the right way. And you know, so far we haven't found other people doing this on any channel. Actually, give me a shout out if you see on the comments, if you see any other channel that's using the volume profile correctly for intraday. I kind of like to start a dialogue with them if you can find them. Anybody. We haven't been able to find anybody. That's always off to the right and always the same book that is really trying to get you to buy their course, and we just can't find anything that's legitly showing it this way. You know, that is proven time after time and time again that it's calling out what's going to happen. It's showing you right here. It's like it's telling you the future, and I don't understand why people don't teach it more. You know, show it more. It's just kind of odd to me. Or maybe you're going to say, I got it totally wrong and all this stuff's random that's happening and you can't call it that way. That would be a great discussion to have. Somebody came up with a facts to say to you, dude, that's not how it works. I do not believe that person exists, but I am willing to pretty much learn from anything new. I just like to soak up the knowledge and then pass on anything to you guys. And so far in my entire life, I don't think I've ever been wrong. All right. It was a joke, just in case. Just in case people want to take that seriously and give me a hard time. So yeah, price action's right here, not inspiring it going up. It's like it keeps telling me I should take it here. Wow, I will. I'll reverse it right there. Or is that the time it's going to really break out? I'll reverse right back. I broke 6K. So now what have I got? At 181.84. Not the best position. Wow. All right, I'm not going to turn around right now because it went all the way up and broke through the VWAP. So Let's just see for the heck of it if this is we're going to create a new channel or something. I managed to capitalize already, so I've made a little cushion if I call it wrong here as far as the last few trades. I made a little cushion. I made a big cushion, today, but I always look at it like one or two trades back, like what is going on. See the price creeping in over here, threatening to pull up the point of control, which would give this a little spring upward. If that happens, you'll see the point of control go up. If this continues to come, it's right behind this candle. See it? It's like a snake coming in here. And that's a previous price action that makes the mean average jump up. Everybody sees it, and then it makes the price action go up. It's all like monkey see, monkey do. I'm including myself as a monkey. Wow, here we go. We're going to break that fib, guys. That could be it. So I'll reverse right there. I'm going to get, whoa, okay. Did you see the value profile pulled up? So did you see that go up here? Yeah, so we're staying in this move a little longer. So let's see. Do we have another? Here's our next level up here. Let's see if we can get up here. It broke through there. So it's kind of like, unless it just pulls right back, this is kind of like the sky's the limit for a little bit. And then when you get in between a channel this wide, it sucks it up. I will reverse it the other one just to bank it if it gets up that high. Here's 58. I'm looking at the market maker, 56, 61. It's dying out. Like the oxygen's thin up there. It's like making a shooting star right there in that pattern. Or a rickshaw man. Actually, it looks like a rickshaw man, which will reverse this price action. That pattern is calling for a reversal so far. This could be the top. It doesn't look like it's going to go any further. Getting ready to get out. Can it make another 20 cents up there? Here it goes again. Making another push. I like these little pushes. Let's see. Whoa, 51. Well, there we go. 56, 57, 55. Can we get up to is that it? I'm going to turn around any second, guys. It seems like it's not going to make. I keep waiting for it to push, but it keeps pulling back every time it does a little one step up, two steps back kind of thing. Whoa, there it goes. That was 60. The first time I've seen 60 cents. 64, 67, 68, 69, and anywhere in here into the 70s, I will reverse if it hits a 70. If I see a 7, yeah, okay, I'll take that. 73. So I'm right below this line, managing my bad position. So I have 6,900. Let's see if it keeps going up to the next fib. If it gets somewhere in here, I will turn around and go the other way. Yeah, we broke our 5K. Now, how many? Okay, well, there's 2 others over 5K, and then everybody's over 3. So we're all doing good. So this is the RV strategy, guys, and it's basically range-bound strategy, creating channels from historical price data. Some people don't even use them, or they just use a fib, but I really think they help. They call them out in the strategy, and that's Day Trading Volume 1. There's a link to it. Highly recommend this. This is the #1 strategy out there. It was picked by AI as the #1 as far as range-bound is the #1 strategies out there. There are different variations of it. This is laid out pretty well, and even if you're trading 25 shares, you have a good chance of making some money. It's the people that are struggling. Usually, they're not cutting their losses, which I am absolutely guilty of. But following the strategy to a T, you should be doing pretty good. That's just so hard to do emotionally for all of us, to do that kind of a thing. So it may stop right here, guys. Yeah, I should have just grabbed that. This could be the channel it's going to create, so we might want to pinball back and forth off this off this channel. Getting ready to reverse right there. I don't like the look of the scalping indicator. Well, for a second it was at 75% going down. We don't have a definitive pattern. Yeah, I could have caught that at least for a couple $100 there. Darn it. Yeah, right when I was looking to turn around, the wow, I could have really got a good trade there. That was really stupid. It called it too. This line called it, and I just didn't do it. So yeah, this is creating a channel. But, you know, the point of control, the VWAP, all the previous price actions down here. So it definitely seems like shorts the longer, you know, the better play is to go short. So I had a pretty good position up here, so I didn't get hurt. I just was upset that I lost the profit that I could have made. So I would be looking to somewhere around that, this fib first, unless it's right here again. Again, it's just doing it again, isn't it? This fib, or if it, depending on how strong, if it comes down here, 182 even, maybe, and then the next lines, but it might just suck it right down to the point of control here, guys. See, it did break that line. Is it going to break the 9? It broke the 9. Okay, so it broke through that fib too fast, so I'm not going to reverse at the fib. So, not going to reverse at the fib. We're looking down here now. Maybe is it going to stop at the 05 at 82 even? It could stop at 82 even. Get ready. This is a great trade. We don't want to lose this trade. So it's continuing to go down. Look at how strong. You don't want to get out when it's that strong. Don't reverse yet. It's banking on the VWAP now. That's the red line. See if it can keep going. It's going. It keeps going. Wow, this is a nice strong move down. Okay, there. It hit the point of control. So we're in the area. So I'm going to take it there. So it's still going down. I'm gonna reverse again. Try to catch it. It looks like it's going to keep going down, so that's why I did that. I captured 8K. See if we can get down there to the 181.58 level. Is that it? I'm going to turn around. I'm not liking the look of that. Yeah, point of control is right there now. So I'm 8,100, and I was trying to get it down here, and I realized it already did go down there, and I was riding it up here. So we're right at the point of control for support now. So we're looking for an upward move now. Yeah, we're almost out of time, guys. We've 30 minutes into our, because I did start early. So actually, I guess I should just sell out when I get to someplace I think is good. So I'm seeing this price action come in, and it's kind of giving me some backbone to stay long a little longer here. I'd like to see it up here, of course, but this is a inverted hammer signifying an upward move. I'll have links to these books, guys. I highly recommend them. And of course, the Day Trading Volume 1 is like a must. All 5 books that I have links to, like 20 books, but the top 5 you'll see there. The $1 Million Margin Club has 3, and then Mark Douglas trading in the zone, and Tom Hougaard, best loser wins. Those are the 5. If you're on a budget, I recommend those 5. Look, one good trading day and you can buy 100 books, you know. Well, depends on what you consider good, but yeah. Okay, bunch of you just got out. Are we at? Yeah. Okay. So at the end of this candle, I get out. We're over 30 minutes now. Good for you guys to get out without me saying so. Or is it just that hard right now? Because it does feel hard right now. It broke 82, so I'm looking to see. Whoa, hit 82.12 for a second. Did it hit the fib? If it hit that fib, yeah, there's 12. I'm just going to take that, yeah, because it could reject now right off of that. So there you go, guys. So that's just over 30 minutes of trading, $8,000. Using the scalping indicator, the RV strategy. This great what's considered to be the perfect 1-minute layout for scalping. These layouts are so many different versions of these are available. Even how to build your own, which is what I recommend watching. Type in how to build your own layout, and like 3 different videos come up with different ways to build. But you knowing how to do it, which is it's like a half-hour video. I mean, then you get to move things around just how you like. But there are a bunch that have this exact layout, totally free. Everything's free on the channel. So it's still banging on that fib. Hey, there's somebody still trading. Now, obviously, these guys can take their own trades. I am not licensed, but we put a group together and we all trade the same share size and we all trade market so that nobody has FOMO. But after we stop, they can continue to trade. They just have to bank so that Charlie can see what they had at the time that I stopped for our own competition purposes, which is a whole big complicated thing that is kind of fun that we keep track of with pools, you know, trading pools and all kinds of stuff like that. So, okay, guys. Well, listen, thanks for watching. I hope this was entertaining. That is the main purpose. If I haven't put out the video yet about the celestial indicator where good is versus evil, you might want to watch that. I know I recorded it before this video. I just don't know if they've released it yet. Not when I made this video. They haven't released it yet. So anyway, that's a lot of fun. And I'm wondering if I'm going to get, you know, if God's going to come after me. What's going to happen? I don't know. Okay, guys, listen, thanks for watching. Be inquisitive. Always stay inquisitive out there and stay green. And I will see you the next time.